So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. There's the whistle. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Timo Werner. He's quick and direct, Peter, loves to play on the shoulder of the last defender, and he's always looking to make that run in behind. I think having someone like that up front makes the opposition defences think twice about playing such a high line and pushing them.
Has a shot! Chooses to go back. And that has been cleared. Now it's Bruno. And the shot! Goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Sir.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Caught offside that time. Son Heung-min. Very nicely done. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Elise, Garnacho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Elise. Olise, can he finish? They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Manchester United grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Elise. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. And Dallo. Olise. Bruno Fernandes. Out to the right. And that's aimed into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Bentancur. Opts for safety. Diogo Dalot has created one goal already. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Bentancur did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Menu looking for the runner. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Now it's Werner. Sar, interesting ball. Here's the ball in. Olise. Olise. He's in a good position here. Garnacho. Johnson. And we hit half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0. There's the start of the second half. Son Heung-min. Bentancur. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Olise. Now it's David. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bentancur, over to the left. He is through here. Real chance here. Davis could try cutting in. Towering header. Danger averted for now. He's having a go. Now, who's going to be first to this? He'll try to keep this alive. Mendy does really well to win the ball there. And he's been booked for simulation.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Garnacho. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Manchester United has been doing a bit of soul-searching following that nasty defeat last time round. They need that to be right out of their system.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Garnacho. Now the finish! That's a half-decent try.
Garnacho did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Pedro Porro. Maddison was in the 11 for the last game. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Bruno Fernandes is there, and he can get that clear. Sar. And now the hit! And that's off target.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Bruno Fernandes looking understandably energised after his goal. Just about up to 75 minutes. Garnacho. Mendy. That's tidy. To Bruno Fernandes. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bentancur did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great defending, strong and determined. Davis going full tilt down the left. Son Heung-min. Oh, what a mistake! Great chance! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Oh, great big chance! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So there's going to be another change here. Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Good read, needed to be. Oh, that is a... He's got the shot away! The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake, I think.
And that is that.
This is a hard one to take, but we'll be back strong.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement. Can he put it away? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Ugarte. Diogo Dalot. Elise.
David! A heavy challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Calmly anticipates. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Goalkeeper's ball. He can run onto that. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Manchester United make the perfect start. They are already ahead. There will be a throw-in. And that's a throw-in.
Diogo Dalot. Elise.
Now it's David. Oh, good spread. And that's a hit one! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. A thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Atalanta get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Bruno Fernandes. Gordon. No question, that's a foul. Pinches it off him. Knocks it out wide. Ugarte. And Bastoni. Oh, this is a fascinating time. Tight, exciting, energetic. Scamacca. Now it's Pasalic. Oh, played right into his path. Gordon. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes, who's set up one goal so far. Looking for options for movement. Let's pass Alex. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Interesting ball. Now it's Pasalic. Pasalic has been caught there, it's a foul. Bastoni did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. It's out for a goal kick. Mendy. David. Fiddles it through. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Oh, that was vital. Great chance! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Manchester United. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Manchester United are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. So we're already into the second period. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Menu. Gordon. That was very necessary. Well, they put it back in a hurry. De Ketelada, over to the left. A real chance if he can get through. Bruno Fernandes. David. Oh, super find. The road. Out to the left it goes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bruno Fernandes. He's got to be in here! Now it's David. Elise. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apology. Big chop, now the finish! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Gordon really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Atalanta going wide appreciably more than they had been.
Yeah, they're just making more of the increased time on the ball there and asking some interesting questions too, whether it's bringing someone into play or drifting inside. Good movement.
He's a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Played out to the left flank. Now it's David. Looking to break at pace. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the ball's a good one here. Cleared away. Atalanta can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's been intercepted. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Threads one in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Menu. Danger averted for now. Nicked it back promptly. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Gets his pass away. Decent hit! Looking for the runner. And that will be the final act. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to centre-backs, Peter, we can't really ignore the impressive Sven Botman, who is a bit on the tall side, being 6'5". But You know, having come through total football, sometimes you think that this guy is not really a defender because his passing game is so good. He can spray the ball anywhere from a central defensive position, and I'm sure we're going to see lots of that with what's to come.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And that should be the keepers.
Diogo Dalot.
Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Bruno Fernandes.
Still goalless. Now there's a fine ball. Over to the left.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Now it's David. Fiddles it through. Longstaff. Willock. Out to the left it goes. Minutes till half-time. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he's going direct.
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
That's a little off target. Mendy. Willock. Olise.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Garnacho. Now it's David. Oh, easy pickings there. Bruno Guimaraes. Isak. Out to the right. Looking for options for movement. Mendy. That is going to be the final action of the first half. And it's been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Manchester United head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're already into the second period.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone could step up and produce something a little more magical.
Oh, that's a key interception. Menu.
Diogo Dalot.
Played back into the centre. Garnacho! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Goes forward. Nicely intercepted.
Olise.
Now it's David. Garnacho. Olise, and the shot! Barnes, and the counter is on. Can he get away here? Big chance, great hit! It's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Isak. Manchester United finding their passes. Mendy. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And back to the goalkeeper. Araujo. Forward it goes. David. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
To Bruno Fernandes. And that's a good Garnacho! And that could come back to haunt them.
Garnacho knows only too well how important the chance was. He snatched at it. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Longstaff, who's set up one goal so far. Willock. Played towards the front line. Garnacho. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Barnes. There's no flag. He's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shifted upfield.
Manchester United have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That'll be a corner. Well, there's the clearance. And that will be the final act.
This is a hard one to take.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a... David! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
De Roon. Maldini. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he has been fouled there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Punched away. Maldini. And the ball's come loose here. They get a throw in. David. Kosunu.
Yeah, Peter, just have a look at this and see how the strikers are drifting into wide positions now.
And that's tactical, is it? It's not been forced on them.
No, it's all related to the hope of creating space for midfield runners.
Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mendy. Now Menu. Now it's David. Garnacho. Oh, it's come loose. Picked out. It's one! It's a loose ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Costa. Maldini. Diogo Dalot wins the duel this time. That'll be a throw-in.
Diogo Dalot.
Olise. David. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. Changes him with that pass. Maldini. That looks a foul. The referee's given it. Climbs up big! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Diogo Dalot.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Maldini. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's gone for goal. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Diogo Dalot.
Now it's David. Elise for David. That's an excellent interception. Maldini. Scamacca. Played out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Well, it's become an exercise in preservation, Peter. I think it's been a much more even affair, and there's no need for them to take any unnecessary risks. They look happy to frustrate and contain and just wait for a chance now.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the action has already resumed here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we hoped. Lots of...
Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Manchester United are making a change now. Menu plays a sharp little ball here. Lovely bit of skill. David! Great chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Atalanta can start a counter here. Lookman.
Bruno Fernandes.
Calmly anticipates. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Gordon. And the shot! True class! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. You run short of superlatives. That was extra special.
His thinking was lightning fast, his movement was ultra sharp, and his execution, 10 out of 10.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Zappacosta. Lookman. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Gets his pass away. David! Gordon, Olise, this might spell danger. Can he put it away? It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good break takeaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Atalanta can make their change now with a break in play. And it's a poor one. Diogo Dalot turns and goes back. There's the shot! Number 3 coming up. Clear away. And now they can spring out of defence. Scalvini. Onana can pick that up.
Bruno Fernandes.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's played forward. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Aim forwards. He is through here. David. It's a little off target. Keeper's got good distance on that. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Scalvini. Forward it goes.
Bruno Fernandes.
Dave, real chance! He hits the net. 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Atalanta are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Lookman. Oh, and he's through the middle. Plenty to aim at here. Well, hello, good afternoon, everybody. We should be up and away in a few moments with our coverage, what I'm sure will be a fascinating game. There is an added sense of drama provided by the elements, actually. The rain has once more decided to appear at this most inopportune of moments, and it is heavy rain. It does not dampen the atmosphere, the turnout here is good, the noise is very good, it remains colourful, but it could be a problem for the players, because the pitch might very quickly turn heavy. We'll see. David! And he's gone looking for safety. Turns back here, probably the best option. Menu to Bruno Fernandes. Alvarez, and the counter is on. Emerson. He's got the shot away! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Kudus. No, he's not getting his way this time. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Now it's Bowen. Bowen! Oh, a very decent attempt.
Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save him up here, I know. Lucas Paqueta. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, that's well spotted. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Menu. Gordon. Gordon. There's the hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Lucas Paqueta, who late in the last game headed home in dramatic fashion.
Bruno Fernandes.
Menu to Bruno Fernandes. Now it's David. Elise. Bruno Fernandes. It's a goal kick. Rodriguez. Kudus. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Defending of the desperate variety. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. David! And he has been fouled there. Bruno Fernandes taking charge of the dead ball. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. And that is high. Lucas Paqueta. And
Emerson Palmieri. Alvarez moved on forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's half-time, yes. Although it is half-time, not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find...
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Bowen. He's had it taken off him. Bowen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, they can break here.
Elise. Now it's David.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And he's there to get it away. And that is out of play. Looking for the runner. Spread neatly.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Now it's Bowen. Just eases him off the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now it's Bowen. Spread out to the left. Mendy gets it away. And it's corner. Oh, well played. Forward it goes. David. He's going to be disappointed with that. Kudus. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. David. Oh, that's a key interception. Lucas Paqueta was the brains behind the equaliser in their previous game. And that's a good ball. Bowen! That had everyone off their seats.
Bowen nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Emerson. It's in!
They'll kick themselves if that doesn't turn out to be the clincher. What a time to score.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
He's had it nicked away.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Lucas Paqueta. Emerson. Stood up well to him there. Manchester United get it back again.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Gordon. Lovely, big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Manchester United need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Steaming on goalwards. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Lucas Paqueta! How's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. And this is getting better and better. That was beautiful, something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So that's it, it is all